Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. Time for some Brew Gentlemen. Pennsylvania, right? Where in Pennsylvania are they? Braddock, Pennsylvania. That's right. We reviewed General Braddock's, I think, a while ago. It's been a while since we've had Brew Gentlemen, and I've always enjoyed their beer, so I am stoked to check this out. This beer is called Lou, and this is in the cool Brew Gentlemen 12-ounce format. Looks like a Red Bull can. I think I said that in my last review. Per the label, it says an ales for ALS double IPA. Ooh, does this, I guess the money to this probably went towards ALS, which is awesome. I love when breweries do that. It says made with a blend of established and experimental hops, 8% alcohol by volume. With love from Pittsburgh. How far is Pittsburgh from Braddock? I'm sure one of you guys can tell me. One of my very best friends is from Pittsburgh. Actually, I think he was closer to Penn State. I don't remember. But does this have a canned on date? This has a Best By date. I think that says Best By September 14th of 21. So today is July 18th. So if it's September, this was probably canned in June, right? Don't they usually give it like 3 months? Is that right? So this is probably, I mean, within like 4 weeks fresh. Beer comes courtesy of my man Chris. I appreciate you, bro. Chris sent me a crazy fucking box of beer. So we're trying to work our way through these. I lost a bunch of reviews that from beers that he had sent last time, and they sent more. I'm like, fuck. The fucking nicest beer sharing person I've ever met. Seriously, it's crazy. So I'm a big fan of 12-ounce format, especially for an 8% beer. I know 8%, some of you guys will be like, you fucking pussy, it's not that high of alcohol, but 12 ounces for 8% is fine by me. So I don't know what the established hops are, and I don't know what the experimental hops are, so let's check it out. This beer looks absolutely awesome. It's that glowing kind of, peachy orange juice. Good finger and a half of bright white head. It is super tight, compact bubbles. It is marshmallowy. You could take a spoon and scoop that head out of there. So I could smell that from here. Shove our nose in it. See what it's got. Dude, this smells like this is what like old school treehouse used to smell like to me. It's that fruit stripe bubble gum. It smells like fucking, I loved it when I was a kid. Do you guys remember fruit stripe gum? There were different colors of gum, and it was zebra was on the pack, and it was like fruit punch and all kinds of crazy stuff. That's what this smells like. It is really, really fruity. Like, think juice boxy, like whatever a fruit punch juice box is, like high C. That's what that smells like to me right now. It might be a touch sweet. It's just super sweet, fruity hops. But this smells like juice. This does not smell like beer. This doesn't offer any kind of like West Coast vibes. It doesn't have dankness to it. It doesn't smell like earthy. It doesn't, this is straight like New England haze. It's that candied, like that like bag of purple Skittles. This actually reminds me of like how Slice hazy beers smell. Just super candied. That's about it. It's gonna taste it. Chris, cheers. Thanks, bro. Damn, that mouthfeel is creamy AF. I mean, this tastes exactly what it smells like. If you like New England haze, if you're into juice bombs, this is your beer. It's funny because I feel like it wants to offer some sort of bitterness or some sort of beer characteristic. And it kind of like creeps up for a second, but it never goes to like bitter. It never goes to like that kind of hot bite. It's like it's showing itself, but it never happens. I've never experienced that with a beer before. If you start to taste that, it usually like finishes doing it, but this one does not do it. This is fruit juice in a glass. This is hop candy. This is New England haze. Like I said, think like high C juice box. Think purple Skittles, Starburst, stuff like that. It's, for me, when I say generic, it's not a bad thing. It's just hard to like pinpoint exactly what you're tasting. I would say stone fruity. But like, think of like when pineapples start to kind of go and they're almost not, I don't want to say rotting because you think of rotting as being bad, but when they get like just really soft and really juicy and super sugary, it tastes like that. Like pineapple-y, stone fruity. Think of like being on a beach and drinking some fruity, like, think of drinking like a lava flow. What's in that? It's got that kind of a vibe to it. And with that creamy mouthfeel, it almost offers like that kind of milkshakey sort of thing. It's a crusher for 8%. You do not smell booze. You don't taste it. I mean, this is again, just a solid beer. You guys know my preference these days with hazy beers is to get that like West Coast vibe in the haze game, whatever the brewery's doing. This is not that, but this is not bad by any means. This beer, I mean, there will be no problem finishing a 12-ounce can of this. I mean, it's an absolute crusher for 8%. So good stuff from Brew Gentlemen. I don't think I've ever had a bad beer from them. I've only had a couple, but everything I've had I've enjoyed. So we'll leave it at that. That's Lou from Brew Gentlemen, Braddock, Pennsylvania. Chris, I appreciate you sharing this, bro. If you guys have had it, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. As always, thank you so much for watching. See you guys very soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam